And the tip, both players jumped too soon. I think they're going to throw it up again. They'll tip it up again, and this time Wafer wins the tip, but the Owls get it. Here's Abney, pass inside to Copeland, back out through DeMille Davis. Davis, Lincoln, a much quicker team than Van Horn was the other night. Abney misses the three, and back coming down with it is Lincoln. In a hurry is West. West will hold up against Davis, tries to drive on him baseline. Inside for Piggy, back out to West for a three, misses everything, but down inside with the rebound is Wafer. Wafer will shoot two for Lincoln Prep, misses the first one. They lost by 4 the other night to Rockbridge, Lincoln did, 57-53. Second free throw, hard off the back iron, no good, but run down in the paint by Nooner. Nooner is just a freshman, getting a start here tonight. Here's West. West wants to go baseline against DeMille Davis, almost lost it, back out to Nooner. Nooner over to West. Owls open up in a man defense, and here's Wafer down low against, blocked away by Abney. Here's another shot underneath. Abney gets it back. Back come the Owls. Abney off to DeMille Davis. Back off to Abney for a three. No good. Rebound, Copeland battling underneath, and a foul is called against one of the Lincoln. Oh, no score yet. Here's Leandra Davis on the inbounds. Hits the deuce. Davis got the Owls started the other night. Owls press in the backcourt. West dribbles right by DeMille Davis and comes to the forecourt. Davis, left-hand pass off to Nooner. Nooner wants to drive on Abney, goes inside, had the ball knocked away by Joe. And back out to West. We got two players underneath going after each other. It was Wafer and his first. The Owls would love to get him in foul trouble. He goes about 6'3". He looks taller than that on the floor. Here's Davis double teamed in the forecourt off to Leandra Davis. Davis goes in the paint, short jumper, no good, rimmed out on him. Ball is volleyballing around underneath, and DeMille Davis comes up with it. DeMille in the paint, gives it up to Abney, pass inside to Ewart, knocked away, but Leandra Davis gets it back. He misses the jumper. The ball is on the floor underneath. Two Owls go for it as Copeland and Ewart hit the deck, and the ball goes out of bounds off Marshall, and Lincoln gets it back. Owls have scored. The only bucket is 2-0. In the backcourt, West gets around Leandra Davis, and now to the forecourt with it, back off to Nooner. Nooner hands the ball to West. Off to Nooner. Nooner looks inside for Piggy, nothing doing. Abney on him. There's a pass inside to Wafer. Couldn't get it to go, but Ewart will pick up the foul. Two-shot foul. First one, no good. Wafer having a tough time hitting free throws here in the early going for Lincoln. 6'3" junior hits the second one. So Wafer makes it a 2-1 game. Back come the Owls. Here's DeMille Davis. A trapping defense by Lincoln. Abney to Ewart. Back off to Leandra Davis. A long three. Count it. Leandra heating up. He's got 5. He had 15 the other night. Now a pass goes off a couple of players. It hit the official and then stayed on the court. He hit the deck and couldn't. Here's Abney, cross-court pass Ewart to Leandra Davis. Another three, and that's no good. Rebound Abney. This time will pick up a foul over the back of Nooner as Nooner had position. That'll be Joe's first. 3 team fouls against Marshall. Inbounding the ball will be Piggy. Gets it into Wafer. It's tipped to West. West comes to the forecourt. 3-on-2. West stops. Almost walked. Wafer did walk. Did a little dance in the lane, and the Owls get it back on the turnover. DeMille Davis, lob pass to the forecourt to Ewart. Ewart back off to DeMille Davis. Nice pass inside to Copeland, who puts it up. Off the glass and in. Aaron gets his first 2. The Owls lead 7-1. Now on the floor with it is West. West has it between the two circles. West, inside pass, nice pass to Piggy. He missed the layup. Rebound tipped up by Wafer. He couldn't get it done, and Copeland comes down with it. Off to Abney. Abney pops a 3. That won't go. Joe's not wound up yet. Here's Eubanks ahead of the pack. He'll go in and stuff it. The Owls got caught back on, did not get back on defense. Here's Davis off to Abney. He'll shoot a long 3. That's short. Rebound taken down by Nooner. Off to West. West comes back for Lincoln. West tried to split the defense, almost had it stolen away by Copeland. And now here's Nooner, who walked. Tried to drive on Abney and turned it over. Here's DeMille Davis. Baseball pass up to Leandra Davis. Hits another three. Leandra has a hot hand, and the Owls have a 10-3 lead. We played nearly halfway in this first quarter. Lob pass out to Wafer. Wafer 2-on-2 against Copeland. Nice pass inside, but Eubanks lost it, but Nooner picks up the loose ball and puts it up and in. There's a pass over to Davis. He'll drive baseline, lay it up, no good. Foul called. Going to be called against Lincoln's Eubanks, I believe, and Leandra will go to the line to shoot a deuce. 4:08 left to go in the first quarter. Owls are off and running here again tonight. Piggy picks up the foul. That's his second. The 10-5 game. Davis's free throw is short. Leandra needs a little more oomph on that free throw. He'll go to the line for one more. It's up. Good. Davis has got 9 of the Owls' 11 points. He is red hot. He'll come out of the ball game here for a moment. Jimmy Hoffman, the Owls senior, will come in. Marshall presses all over the floor. Here's Nooner in the backcourt. The freshman almost threw it away. Hoffman almost gets a steal on the floor. 2 players go for it. No call. And now a foul against DeMille Davis as Nooner. Here's West, gets a screen from Nooner and shoots a 3. It's short. Rebound in the lane, tapped up, and coming down with it is Damone Piggy. Piggy, left-hand side, off the Nooner. He'll shoot a 3-pointer. Good. Nooner's got 5 points, just a freshman. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt. Double team, picked up his dribble, had it stolen away, but got it back. And then they're going to say it's over and back, and Coach Kevin Hart can't believe it. The Owls turn the ball over. That's their second turnover. Here's West, splits 2 defenders, throws up a jumper, no good. With the rebound is Piggy, that's no good. Copeland lost it, though, to Wafer, who lays it up and in. The Owls turned it over, and Wafer got the deuce. Back comes Abney into the paint. Joe with a finger roll. He can't get it to go. And with the rebound is Nooner, and Lincoln can take the lead with this possession. Here's Piggy to the forecourt. Off to West. Fakes the shot. Gets it inside to Eubanks, who lost the handle on the way up, and it goes out of bounds. Point. Bloomhorse, who had 12 the other night, comes up with it. Off the Brock. Brock gets it back. They say he double dribbled, though. Piggy will do the honors. Tries to get it into West. Does so with Bloomhorst on him. West over the timeline. West left-hand dribble. Gets a screen. Now he goes baseline. He stepped on the end line, out of bounds. 5 turnovers against Lincoln. West just ran out of real estate down there, and the Owls get it back. Fitzgerald into Bloomhorst. Bloomhorst to the forecourt off the Brock. It was kicked by Brock, and then the Owls got a break as Nooner also inadvertently kicked the ball out of bounds in front of the Lincoln bench, and the Owls get it back. Bloomhorst in the backcourt to Brock. Brock almost lost it. Now he does lose it, and here comes West with a layup attempt. Lays it up. Good. Well, the Owls finally did turn the ball over, and West gets the layup, and Lincoln takes the lead 12-11. Bloomhorst double team in the forecourt. Off the Brock. Boy, this Lincoln pressure has been tough. Now they got a tied-up ball as Brock was tied up by Nooner and turned it over, and Lincoln has the arrow, possession arrow pointing their way. In the backcourt, that's Nooner. Gets around Brock, and then he lost it to Hoffman. Hoffman to Brock, goes inside, lays it up, blocked away by Nooner, but they call an offensive foul on Brock. That's 5 against the Owls. Here's a long lead pass off to West. West 2-on-1, now he'll turn it back. 2:06 left to play in the quarter. The Owls led early, but Lincoln leads now 12-11. His Wafer goes baseline around Banks, and he almost lost it. Banks tried to get it back. West has it. He goes inside, down to Eubanks. Missed the easy one. Gets it back, lays it up and in. Eubanks didn't miss them both. There's a pass from Bloomhorst, stolen away. to Wafer. Off the West, between the two circles, is pushed by Brock. Foul called against Jason. That's his second. And let the play in the quarter. In the backcourt is West with it against Blumhorst. Owls in a man defense. West tried to go inside. Nice play by Banks on the steal off the Blumhorst. Lead pass to Brock. Jason stops, pops, hits the deuce. Brock gets his first two. Back quickly comes Wafer with it over the timeline. Wafer on the dribble in the corner to West. West goes inside. Pass is knocked away by Blumhorst, stolen by Hildebrand, or rather Fitzgerald. And here's a pass stolen away or knocked away by Nooner. Inbound, does so to Brock. He's double teamed immediately. The ball is almost stolen away. It is by Nooner, but he couldn't control it. This Lincoln Ball Club is one of the quicker teams the Owls will see all year. Blumhorst at the timeline, off to Fitzgerald, to Hoffman, over to Banks. Dennis, short jumper in the lane, gets the roll. Pulling up for a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Wafer lays it up and in. Wafer on the weak side was not blocked off. He's got 5 points in the game. 30 seconds left to play, first quarter. Hoffman's open for an 8-footer, side of the lane, no good. Rebound tapped out to Blumhorst. He is... And Jeremy will go at the line. He can give the Owls the lead. Also coming in the ball game is 5'11" senior guard Justin Walker. And Blumhorst hits the first one. Jeremy hit a dozen the other night. He ties the game at 16 with 30 ticks on the clock here in the first quarter. This is going to be a wild one. Blumhorst hits them both. Well, the Owl sophomore puts Marshall in the lead by 1. And now Johnson in the backcourt has to call a timeout as he can't get it in, as the Owls did a great job on the inbound for Lincoln. Does so to West. West gets around Hockaday. Wants to go inside. He's triple teamed near the foul line. Off to Will Johnson, who shoots over the back iron, no good. Rebound comes out to West in the paint. Short runner. It's no good. Rebound by Fitzgerald off to Blumhorst. 10 seconds left to play in the quarter. Blumhorst wants to run a play. Double team, gets it off to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Hoffman, shoots a side of the lane, no good. Fitzgerald and Lane couldn't get it, but then Lincoln got their sea legs under him and started to play some defense, forced some turnovers. The Owls have all 5 of their starters back in the ball game to start this quarter. Here's DeMille Davis off a pass from Joe Abney. He hits the deuce. DeMille gets his first 2. Owls have a 3-point lead. There's a pass inside, knocked away, but Will Johnson recovers for Lincoln. Abney and DeMille Davis out high on this Owl defense, this Owl man defense. Wafer shoots over Copeland and hits a deuce. I thought maybe he walked, but there was no call. Wafer's got 7 points. Here's DeMille Davis off to Leandra. Shoots a 3 over Johnson. No good. Rimmed out on him. Owls have had some tough shoot. Here's Copeland stealing the ball away from Eubanks, but couldn't hit the layup. Now down low as Eubanks trying to get away. Reggie has 4 points in the game. Puts it up there, lefty, no good. Rebound by Leon. 2 defenders, shoots side of the lane, jumper no good. And then Copeland and DeMille Davis ran into each other underneath, and ball went out of bounds between them. And now here's the pressure defense again. West to the forecourt. West in front of the Owl bench, almost lost it on the dribble. Changed hands on the dribble. Off to a new man in the ball game. I believe that's Randolph. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. Greg Randolph in the ball game. And he tried to run over Copeland. He did, but he was called for the foul. Good defense by the Owl senior, Aaron Copeland. 5 team fouls against Lincoln Prep. Ewart gets the ball into DeMille Davis. Just under 7 minutes left to play in this first half. Ewart back to Davis, double teamed between the 2 circles, tries to get around 2 players, spins. They're going to get a 1-point lead. Randolph gets it in to West. West around Copeland into the forecourt, down the lane. They're going to call him for stepping on the baseline. Coach James Jackson is on. The Owls inbound to start after the timeout by James Jackson. Here's Davis in the top of the circle, guarded by Wafer. Gets it off to Leandra Davis. It's a chasing, trapping type of defense Lincoln has. Down inside to Ewart. We got a whistle. Foul called, I believe, against Will Johnson. Interesting to note, a few of these Lincoln basketball players were also first and second team all-district players in football that was put out in the Kansas City paper today. So some real athletes going on here tonight. Here's Copeland back out to DeMille Davis for a three. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Lincoln basketball. Both teams have gone into the ice box here in the first part of this second quarter. West in the backcourt being chased by DeMille Davis. To the forecourt comes West. Off to Randolph. Shoots a three over Abney. Good. Randolph hits the three. And back come the Owls with a turnover. Here's West in the backcourt behind the back to the forecourt. Off to Randolph for another three-point try. Good again. Randolph's hit two in a row. And now Copeland and Wafer, who are going at it underneath. A pair of 33s are going to be called over by the official to make. Suddenly, though, Lincoln has a 5-point lead. DeMille Davis off to Abney. Abney guarded, gets away from a double team, then lost it on the floor. Here comes West with a turnover. West between two men, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Wafer, that's good. The Owls want to call a timeout. Marshall's having problems against. Both teams come out after the timeout. Ewart will inbound to DeMille Davis, and the Owls down by 7 need a hoop. Davis in the middle, off to Abney. Abney double teamed, back to Davis, almost had it stolen away. Over to Abney. Joe's open for a three, good. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath as Johnson and again, the officials talk to both players. Abney, they say. That's Joe's first points of the night. And then Copeland hits the free throw, and Aaron will get the bonus. The Owls are going to need all their weapons tonight to pull this one out. And Abney gets his first bucket of the evening, and here we are 5:23 deep into the second quarter. Copeland misses the second one, but then Randolph couldn't get the handle on the rebound and lost it, and the Owls will get it back. Now comes in for Copeland. Abney gets it into Leandre Davis, who's been quiet lately, and then Leandre in the corner tried to dribble out of trouble and dribbled the ball off his foot out of bounds. Marshall down now by 3. Now a turnover in the backcourt. Abney gets it to Davis, who lays it up and in. Leandre created a steal. Abney gets the assist, though. Back comes Lincoln now 2-on-2. No-look pass from Nooner to Eubanks. Back off the Wafer in the paint, has it stolen away by Leandre Davis. Davis pops a long three. It's no good, but a foul going to be called on West. And that'll mean 3. So Davis hit 1 of 3. Wafer in the backcourt trying to dribble out of trouble. And now we have a foul called at 26. The Owls were down by 7, but they've run off 7 in a row. Now Wafer gives Lincoln the lead again. He'll get the bonus. He's got 10 points. Junior on the line. Shoots. Hits again. Wafer steps back about a foot off the line to shoot his free throws. Trailed by a deuce. 4:50 left to play in the first half. Davis over the timeline. DeMille Davis. Now he's double teamed. Gets it off to Leandre in the corner. To Abney. Tried to shovel a pass inside. It's stolen away. Now the long lead pass to West. Nice save into Randolph for a jumper. Fall away. No good. Rebound by Abney. Abney takes a look up the court. Dribbles out of trouble to the forecourt. In the paint for the short jumper. Good. Abney's got 5. The Owls have tied it at 28. Here's West in the corner for a 3-point try. That won't go. Rebound by Wafer. Weak side underneath to Randolph. Short jumper in the lane. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Here's DeMille Davis. Off to Ewart. Ewart bounce pass in the paint to Copeland. Off to Leandre Davis. Short jumper. No good. Rebound by Eubanks. Gets it off to Piggy, who's back in the ball game. Damon Piggy. Off the West. West to Randolph. Open for another 3. Good again. Randolph has hit 3 of those, all in this quarter. And again, Lincoln has a 5-point lead. Ewart down to Copeland. Stolen away by Randolph. Off the West. West 2-on-2. Around Copeland. Puts it up. Foul called. .330 left to play in this first half. Free throw by West. Good. West will get one more at the line. Second one stays down. It's a 7-point Lincoln lead. Here's DeMille Davis. Pass inside to Copeland. Aaron, a fall-away jumper. No good. Rebound in the down low. We're going to have a tied-up ball, and it will be Lincoln basketball as Copeland and Piggy hit the deck. But the possession arrow is going towards Lincoln's way. Copeland's going to come out of the ball game for Fitzgerald. Here's Piggy on the inbounds pass to the forecourt. Almost has it stolen away by Leandra Davis. It is taken away, and then Piggy dives for it and ties Davis up, but it will be the Owls' ball. 11 turnovers in the first half for Lincoln, 10 for the Owls. Here's Davis in the forecourt. Has the ball taken away, and then West stepped on the out-of-bounds line in the far half. Here's Ewart off to DeMille Davis in the forecourt. DeMille against West, almost lost it. The Owls then... Davis's free throw, good. DeMille will get one more. He'll get the bonus. That was West's second foul. Second free throw, good again by Davis. The Owls senior hits them both. Marshall down by 5. In the backcourt, West. Now he's double teamed. Almost lost it. Leandra Davis, good hustle, and a foul's going to be called on West. That's going to hurt. As Davis hits the first free throw. Leandra has 13 first half points. He leads the Owls in this first half. Second one, good again. Kid's got a nice soft touch. Here's Davis again, almost taking the ball away. He does steal it away. Out to DeMille Davis, who goes in for the layup. Good. Leandra to his brother DeMille, and the Owls trail by a point. Again, we have pressure in the backcourt. At the line is Wafer. 1-1. He hit the first one. So Wafer, after missing his first 3, has hit his next 4 free throws. He's got 12 points. Lincoln by 2. Second one, good. And Wafer hits them both. Back come the Owls. Here's DeMille Davis. Davis between the two wheels. Double team, gets it off to Leandra Davis to Abney. Abney in the lane, throws up a runner and hits it. Tough shot, but Abney got it to go. The Owls trail by 1 again. Here's Randolph in the backcourt. To the forecourt with it. Off to Eubanks, wing left side, guarded by Leandra Davis. Shoots over Ewart, no good. Rebound, Wafer, counter. Wafer left alone down low for the easy stick back. He's got 15. Here's DeMille Davis of the forecourt. 2:08 left to play. Nice pass to Fitzgerald, left alone, lays it up with the left hand. Fitzgerald gets it to go down. Now a steal by Ewart in front of the scorer's table. To Abney for a long 3, it's no good. Rebound tapped up by Davis, he couldn't get it to go. And here's Randolph, tied up. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Leandra Davis. At the line for a 1-1. He has been a peck of trouble for the Owls in this second quarter, off the bench with 11 points. Free throw, no good. Rebound tapped around. They're going to say it went off a Marshall player. The pass stolen away by Abney. Abney back for the Owls. Abney to the timeline, off to Blumhorst. Blumhorst around 2 men, gets it off to Hoffman. Nice pass inside to Brock, who couldn't handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Here comes West with it, back for Lincoln. Over the timeline between the two circles, off to Nooner. Nooner against Brock. Gets a screen from Walker, then he lost in front of the Owl bench, and the Owls get it back in the backcourt. Off to Brock, forecourt pass to Abney. Abney in the paint, shoots over Walker, a short jumper, it's short. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Abney got Nooner off his feet and then just had to put it in off the window. The Owls lead now, 40-39. Here's Walker to the forecourt, stolen away. 1-1 time for Walker. He missed it. Or Lincoln has really hurt themselves by missing these free throws in this first half, particularly with the Owls over the limit. Here's Abney, splits 2 defenders, goes to the foul line, shoots a jumper, hits again. Abney's got 11 points all in the last 4 minutes or so of this second half. Here's Nooner over the timeline to West against Hoffman. He's double teamed in the corner, gets it off to Nooner. Nooner between the two circles. Waist-high dribble, almost lost it to Brock. Gets around Brock, goes inside, pass is tipped away. Bloomhorst and another Lincoln player go to the deck for it, and it goes off Nooner. Owls lead by 3. They were down earlier by 7. Here's Adney, double teamed off to Leandra Davis for a 3. Count it! Davis has 3 trays in the half. He's got 18 in the half. Here's West shooting the 3 over Bloomhorst, no good. Rebound by Ewart off to Leandra Davis. Davis to the forecourt, around West, shoots another 3. It's short. Rebound by Nooner, had the ball punched away. There's Bloomhorst racing for it. And it's going to go out of bounds off of West, they say. Ball was off of West. 5 seconds left to play in the half. Adney, a long tray, it's no good, but a foul is going to be called against Nooner with 1 second left on the clock. Adney shot that one about near midcourt. It was short, but Nooner hacked him on the way up, and Adney will shoot 3 free throws. First one, good. Joe will get 2 more. He's got a dozen points, and he did not score in the ball game until 5:23 left to play in the half. Hits the second one. The Owl lead is now 8. All of a sudden, the Owls have an 8-point lead. Abney will get 1 more. Good again. Joe hits all 3, giving him 14 points. And Abney will come out of the ball game, and Copeland checks back in. 1 second left in the half. West gets the inbounds and heaves it to the bucket. No good. And that ends this first half. Oh, what a seesaw second quarter. The Owls trailed by as many as 7 twice. Inbounding the ball is West. West has it to the forecourt as Lincoln moves from left to right in the second half. Here's Nooner. Nooner, West, Wafer, Eubanks, and Piggy in the ball game, and they throw it away immediately. And here comes Davis. Davis changes hands on the dribble off to Abney. Abney double teamed, almost lost it. Gets it off to Leandra, off to DeMille Davis. Tried to force a pass inside, stolen away by the bigger Eubanks, off to Nooner. Nooner against Abney, goes down, lays it up, no good. Eubanks tried to foul with a stuff and missed it. Here comes Leandra Davis, and a check out with 4 fouls. And we're just 30 seconds deep into the second half. Here's DeMille Davis for the Owls. Double team near the timeline, gets it off to Leandra Davis, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound taken now by Randolph, weak side off to Wafer. Wafer can handle the ball at 6'3", goes into the paint, runs over to DeMille Davis, and they're going to off to Abney. Abney's met at the timeline, gets it off to Copeland. Copeland back to Abney, side of the lane, double team, arms up in the air, gets it off to DeMille Davis, down the paint, little runner, he hits it. Wafer gets it to go down. The Owls lead by 11. Back in a hurry comes Piggy, who runs over Ewart, is called for the offensive foul. That's 3 on him. And Lincoln has quickly got themselves into some foul trouble. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt. Off to Ewart. Ewart along the baseline, turns, spins, puts it up and in! Ewart was going to pass it, but Brad found himself wide open and just laid it in off the glass. Marshall with a 13-point bulge, and they've outscored Lincoln 4-0 to start the third quarter. Over the timeline with it is Piggy against Abney. Almost had the ball taken away. It's the ball away for a long 3 over Copeland. No good. But down low battling is Nooner, the freshman, who lays it up and in. Nooner's got 7 points. The Owl lead is 11. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Abney dribbles out of trouble, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound underneath by Leandra Davis, who can't get it to go. And then Wafer in the backcourt threw an elbow at Leandra Davis, but no call. Here's Nooner, lob pass into Eubanks, foul called against the Owls before the game. Here's Nooner looking to get it in, does so to Wafer, shoots a 3 over Copeland, rims out on him, but here is Piggy with the rebound, shoots side of the lane, that doesn't go. Rebound tapped up, Piggy gets it back. Piggy out to Nooner. Nooner dribbles around Leandra Davis, shoots a jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound put back up, that doesn't go. Both teams are battling. Here comes Wafer with it. His shot is blocked by Copeland, but they're going to call Copeland on a foul. Well, Aaron really got up in the air and got a hinge of missed shots. Wafer misses the first free throw. Wafer shoots almost a line drive up there. He's 5 of 9 from the line. Copeland will come out of the ball game. Fitzgerald checks in. Got 5.5 left to play in this third quarter. Wafer at the line, hits the second one, got it to roll in for him. And back comes Marshall. Here's Davis over the line on the right. They're going to say he carried the ball, he traveled with it, whatever. The Owls turn it over. So Marshall had a 13-point lead. It's now down to 10. And Randolph inbounds in the backcourt to Wafer. Wafer tries to go between two men, almost lost it, did lose it, but Nooner was back there to cover up. Back off to Piggy. Piggy to the forecourt, has the ball batted away from behind, but retrieving the ball is Randolph. In the corner to Wafer, shoots over Fitzgerald, no good. Rebound by Leandra Davis. Davis in the backcourt, dribbles out of trouble. 1-on-2, takes it to the hole, lays it up, no good. Fitzgerald is hammered from behind by Randolph. First, well, it was third quarter, and that was Piggy's 4th foul, by the way. So he's got 4. He'll come out of the ball game. West is already out of free throw, and Brad will get one more. Hits them both. I want to make a correction. It's Brant Fitzgerald, not Brad. And he hits them both and comes out of the ball game. There's a lead pass. Nice entry pass to Eubanks, who lays it up and in with the left hand. He's got 6 in the game. Here's DeMille Davis, double team in the backcourt, now threw it away, and Eubanks has it. Up to Nooner. Nooner bounce pass inside. It goes off Ewart, right into the hands of Wafer, who lays it up and in. Now almost a steal in the front court as Davis has to retrieve it. Off to Ewart. Ewart goes in the paint. Back off to DeMille Davis. Davis will shoot a 3. No good. Rebound down low. Brock had it but lost it. And back comes Nooner. No look pass to Randolph. Lays it up and in. The Owl lead has been trimmed to 6. Coach Kevin Hart's going to call a timeout. Here's Brock along the far side. They're going to say he stepped on that end line as he tried to dribble around Randolph, and the Owls turn the ball over yet again. That's 5 in this third quarter. Randolph gets it into Nooner. No look pass off to Eubanks in the paint. Spins. They're going to say walk. Been successful. Here's Copeland in the backcourt. Gets it off to Ewart. Ewart to DeMille Davis. Davis dribbles between 2 men. Into Abney. Abney down low. Will kick it back outside. Nice pass inside to Copeland, but his shot was stuffed by Wafer. And now Will Johnson has it. Johnson tried to shoot a pass inside to Randolph, but it was tipped away by a hustling Leandra Davis. Copeland had his shot swatted away from behind by Wafer. Lincoln has the ball back. Here's Randolph. Wants to shoot a 3. Goes inside a 3-point arc. Hits the deuce. Well, he's got a nice touch for a big man out there. Here's DeMille Davis in the backcourt. Off to Ewart. Ewart in the backcourt. Still has to get rid of it. Does so to Abney. Abney wants to shoot it. Goes to the baseline around 2 men and a blocking foul against Eubanks. The Owls look like they were going to blow this one open, but now Lincoln has come back to make it a 4-point game. Abney double teamed at the 3-point arc off to Leandra Davis, who hits a jumper in the paint. He's got 19, leads all scorers. Back quickly with it is Nooner. Off to Wafer. Wafer at the foul line. Back to Nooner. Nice give and go pass. Terry lays it up and in, and a foul is called against one of the Owls. Abney is called on the hold. That's Joe's 3rd. And Nooner will free throw. Good. Nooner hits the free throw. The Owls in the backcourt. They work it out of there. Here's Copeland. Shoots a jumper side of the lane. Doesn't get the roll. Tapped up and in by Abney. Abney gets the tap. He's got 16. To the forecourt, Wafer. Wafer down the lane to Eubanks. He is hammered from behind by Leandra Davis. Both teams are talking at each other here. Davis is caught. Eubanks with the free throw, no good. Reggie does not look comfortable at the foul line. 6'4" senior. Second one is up. No good. Rebound by Copeland. And Eubanks missed them both. And now in the backcourt, almost a steal by Randolph. He's all over the place. Out to Abney for a long three. No good. Rebound by Randolph. Works between two players. Gets it off to Wafer. Wafer to the timeline against Copeland. Wafer wants to drive on Copeland way out high. Gives up the dribble. Gets it off to Nooner. Nooner, top of the circle, guarded by Jimmy Hoffman. Around a screen, Nooner gets it off to Will Johnson. He's picked up by DeMille Davis. Johnson bounce pass, right-hand side of the lane. Hoffman tipped it away, but then lost it out of bounds. Jimmy dove to try and save it, but couldn't do so. 2-7 by 13 earlier. Now a pass from the inbounds to Randolph for a three. That won't go. Rebound down low by Wafer. That's no good. And then a foul going to be called on Brett line for two. First one is good. We'll get one more. Hits them both. That'll be 5 team fouls against Lincoln in this second half. The Owls also have 5. And one of the officials and Coach Kevin Hart talking in front of the Owl bench is Brad Ewing. Bill Davis. Davis at three-point country out to Abney. They are all over Joe Abney. Here's DeMille Davis dribbling out of trouble between the two circles. Now goes back inside. Has the ball tipped away by Nooner, who gets a steal. Nooner all the way down, lays it up. No good. Foul going to be called against Jimmy Hoffman. Hoffman will be called with the foul, but the Owls weren't going to let Nooner get an uncontested look. Nooner will have to inbound. So that was a good foul by Jimmy Hoffman. Here's Wafer working inside. He walked with the basketball, and the Owls get it back on the turnover. In the backcourt, Bloomhorst off to Fitzgerald, who almost didn't see the pass, over to Leandra Davis. Davis drives inside. Nice pass to Brock, but he has a shot blocked from behind by Nooner. In this ball game might wind up to be at the foul line. The Owls have had the better of that to this point. The Owls are 15 of 19, make it 16 of 20 from the line already in this ball game. Brock hits them both. The Owls have their 5-point lead back. But here's Randolph for Lincoln over to Wafer. Wafer's been playing a lot out high in this third quarter. Now Nooner taking the ball to the hole, walk with it. And that's 20 in the game. Abney in the backcourt gets a screen from Bloomhorst, gets it back to Jeremy. Now Jeremy dribbles it over the timeline to Davis. Davis gets a pass inside to Brock. Jason wants to shoot it, gets it out to Fitzgerald. 3-second violation to be called against the Owls. I think Abney got caught spectating down low. I think he thought maybe Brock was going to shoot, and he was trying to get some bad pass by Randolph, chased down in the forecourt by Davis. Davis hits the deck, but gets it out to Fitzgerald, and now he walked with it. So both teams trade turnovers. The Owls have 20 turnovers in the game, Lincoln 21. But it is the first few days of December. Here's Nooner over the timeline with it. Off to the foul line, kicks it back off to Will Johnson. Nooner gets a return pass, drives left-hand side of the lane, no good. Rebound down low, Eubanks, he can't get it to go. Wafer knifes in, gets the offensive board, and lays it up and in. In the backcourt, Bloomhorst to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald dribbles around Wafer, goes inside, shoots over Eubanks, no good. Rebound batted around, Wafer comes up with it. Long lead pass to Randolph, who couldn't run it down. And the Owls will get the ball back. That was a break there. Ewart will come back in for Marshall. Gets it into Abney. 27 seconds left to play in his third quarter. Off to Bloomhorst. Bloomhorst picked up his dribble, then almost lost it. Two players hit the deck, and Leandra Davis can't get it. Johnson has it, and it's kicked out of bounds by Ewart, and it will be Lincoln basketball with 12 seconds left to play. in the third quarter. Randolph off to Nooner. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Here's Wafer, left-hand side in three-point country against Abney. Wants to shoot it, lost the handle on it. And I guess Abney had a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. 3 seconds left to play in the quarter. Shot put up by Wafer, no good. And that ends the third quarter. Well, Marshall led by 13 early in the quarter, but Lincoln fought back and now trail only by 3 as we get ready for this fourth quarter of action. We'll take a break, be right back. Off to Abney. Abney for a long 3 to start the quarter. It's no good. Rebound by West. West back in the game. He's got 4 fouls. Piggy is also in the game for Lincoln. He also has 4. He has the ball now. Piggy off to West for a 3-pointer. We're tied. West hits the tray, and we're tied at 60. In the backcourt, Davis off to Ewart. Long lead pass to Copeland. Copeland tried to force a pass inside to... So West hits his only 3-pointer of the game to tie it to start this fourth quarter. Abney into DeMille Davis. Lob pass back off to Joe Abney. Abney in the middle to Ewart. Nice pass down low to Copeland, who puts it up and in. Copeland got it to go down, and he gives the Owls the lead again. Here's West in the backcourt. Off to Piggy. Piggy over to Randolph. Back to DeMond Piggy. Here's West. West dribbling right side. Stops. Fakes the shot. Gets it back off to Piggy. The Randolph goes around Abney. Hits the deck. Falls. And they're going to say Abney knocked the ball out of bounds. Owls don't like the call, but that's the way it's going to stand. We played 1 minute of the fourth quarter. Inbounding the ball is West, way back out high to Piggy. Piggy against DeMille Davis. The West top of the circle against Abney. Wants to shoot it, but doesn't. Back off to Piggy. Here's West, open for a long 3. That's short in the lane, though. Justin Walker gets the rebound, puts it up and in. The Owls forgot about Justin Walker, who just checked into the game. He gets the deuce to tie it. DeMille Davis, long lob pass to Copeland. Diagonal pass to Abney, lays it up and in. Abney's got 18. The Owls lead again by 2. Here's Davis to Walker. Off to Randolph. Over to Piggy. Piggy pulls up for a jumper in the lane. That won't go. Rebound Eubanks over Ewart. Good. Eubanks has 8. The Owls are tied again with 64. Here's Ewart in the backcourt. The forecourt to Davis. 2-on-2. Davis pops a 3. Good again! Leandra Davis has 4 threes, and he's got 22 in the game. Here's Piggy. The Owls with a 3-point lead. Piggy almost turned it over. Piggy against Leandra Davis between the 2 wheels. Off to West. West dribbles to the foul line. Pumps up a jumper, no good. Rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks go for it. Eubanks commits the foul. Ewart hits the first one. He'll get the bonus. That was Eubanks' second foul, by the way. Ewart will give him one more. The Owls have a 4-point lead again. Second one is good. Oh, hopefully we'll get that player's name for you here as we go along in this fourth quarter. 5:40 left to play in the ball game. Here's West. Back out to Nooner. Jumper side of the lane. Hits it. Check it. That's Piggy who hit the jumper. Jamal Piggy hit it. That's his first 2 of the night. The Owls in the backcourt, they're in trouble. Here's DeMille Davis, off to Fitzgerald. Back to Davis. Davis almost pulled the pivot foot, gets it off to Copeland. Copeland in the lane, throws up a runner, no good. Rebound, though, comes to Abney. Abney hangs, shoots a 3, that won't go. Rebound tipped out, 4 players go for it. DeMille Davis comes up with it. Davis dribbles out of trouble between the 2 circles. Davis against Piggy, and he's out of the ball game. Piggy is fouled out. DeMille is 2 of 2 from the line. He has 8 points on the night. The first one, no good. And coming down with the rebound is that man Randolph again. Out to Wafer. Wafer off to West. West goes inside Randolph, a crazy shot, no good. Rebound by Fitzgerald. Off to Abney. Abney Goes to Davis down the lane. Leandre lays it up too hard off the glass. Rebound by Randolph. Players hitting the deck all over the place. And back comes Lincoln. Here's West in the lane. Throws it up. We got a whistle. And a foul going to be called, and West. He played the other night but did not score. This is his first action we've seen of him this evening. He's wearing a number we don't have on our program. West hits the first one. Well, he stuck around in the ball game to shoot those free throws, so he must have walked off whatever was ailing him with that ankle. He's 3 of 3 from the line. Next one is up. Good again. He's got 9 in the ball game. In the back court, here's DeMille Davis. 4.5 left to play. The Owls lead by 1. Here's Leandre Davis for another 3. Good again! The sophomore has been on fire. He's got 25. Owl lead is 4. His wafer between the two wheels off the West. Back to Wafer. Wafer against Copeland. The Owls and a man. Back off the West for a three-pointer. Count it! The senior coming up big now for Lincoln. He's got 2 threes in the game, both in this half. Here's Leandre Davis, tried to go baseline, gets it off to Copeland, and back and stealing the ball away, though, is Eubanks. Lincoln can take the lead with this possession. Here's Wafer throwing up a three-pointer, not a good shot, but West tried to get the rebound. He couldn't get it. Here's Randolph at the foul line. Back off the West for a 3 over Abney. No good. Rebound tapped out. DeMille Davis racing with Randolph but couldn't get it and picked. Free throw, good. Almost rimmed out on Randolph, but it stayed down. And Gregg, who is 1 of 2 from the line tonight, can give Lincoln their first lead in the second half. Free throw. This one does not stay down. The Owls have a tied game in the basketball. Abney to the forecourt. Abney between the two circles. Guarded by Randolph. Lob pass inside to DeMille Davis, who has to go back outside. Here's Abney, wants to shoot the 3, gets it off to DeMille Davis, who goes baseline, throws up a runner, won't go. Rebound tapped out, and here's West. West, lob pass up to Randolph, who goes down low. He's fouled for... So Randolph, who just made 1 of 2 at the line, is back there again. Free throw, good. Randolph hits them both. He's got 16 points and gets it into DeMille Davis. Now Lincoln will set up their pressure defense in the backcourt. Off to Brock. Brock up the middle to Abney. It's stolen away by Nooner, who lays it up and in. Oh, there's a costly turnover there, and Nooner capitalized on it. Here's DeMille Davis. Baseball pass for Leandre Davis, who's too far ahead. And the Owls have had 2 quick turnovers. And Lincoln has a 4-point lead on the ball with just under 3 minutes left. Here's Nooner to the forecourt. Off the Wafer, down inside to Eubanks, lays it up and in. A quick spurt by Lincoln. They lead by 6. DeMille Davis over the timeline to Leandre Davis, who's left alone underneath, and he is hammered by... Free throw by Davis, good. Sophomore has really kept the Owls in it tonight. Leandre has 26 on the evening. 5 3-pointers. They're going to need some more before it's over, though. He hits the second one. And back comes Lincoln with a 4-point lead on the ball. 2:40 left to play. West goes to the baseline. Back out hop to Nooner for a 3. Good again! Well, the freshman's made some big plays late in the ball game. He's got 15 points. Ewart off to DeMille Davis. Back to Ewart in the backcourt. Off to Davis to Leandre. Down low, nice pass to Copeland. Ball is blocked away by Wafer, and it goes out of bounds. Abney passed up a... Abney inbounds to DeMille Davis. Davis around Nooner, puts up a runner in the lane and hits it. Davis has got 10 points. Back comes Nooner to the forecourt. Stolen away by DeMille Davis. Davis goes down and is fouled on the play. Davis has 11. He scored the last 3 Marshall points. Second one. Good again. Davis nails them both. The Owls trail by 3 with 2 minutes left. Here's West to the forecourt against DeMille Davis. West dribbling out high, gets it off to Randolph, shoots a jumper and hits it. Well, Randolph and Nooner down the stretch have murdered the Owls. Here's DeMille Davis in the backcourt. Lead pass up to Abney. Abney in front of the three-point arc, off to Ewart. Over to Copeland. Copeland goes in the paint. Back off to Abney for a three-pointer. It won't stay down. Rebound underneath, taken down by Eubanks. Off to Nooner against Abney. Off to West, lays it up. No good. Rebound by Leandra Davis. The Owls are still alive. Davis gets it off to Abney. Abney will pull up for a 3 over Wafer. Out the bucket! And he's fouled on the play! Try and give the Owls only down by 1. It's good. Abney's got 22 in the game. Now almost a steal in the backcourt. Back comes Lincoln. Still 1:14 left to go. Here's Nooner to the forecourt off the West. Shoots a three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes out to Eubanks. Lincoln still has it. Has the ball in a 1-point lead. Randolph back off to West. West trying to dribble between 2 men off to Nooner. The freshman back to West. Both teams are over the limit. Here is Randolph over to West. West dribbling around 2 men, goes inside, lays it up and in. 40 seconds left to play. West got a big bucket there. Here's DeMille Davis. Davis up the middle to Abney. Abney shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound run down in the corner by Copeland. Copeland is tied up. Free throw, good. Aaron will get one more. Well, that was a big bucket by West just a few moments ago. He's had 12 points in the second half. Copeland will get one more free throw. It's up. Good. Copeland got them both. He's got 7 in the game. Here we go. 25 seconds left. And a foul. Crowd across the way making a racket. Free throw by West. He did miss it. Rebound tapped out though to Randolph. Randolph then lost it to DeMille Davis. Davis dribbles left-hand side, throws up a runner and hits it. Davis hits the runner with 11 seconds left. And now we got a foul called against... From Glasgow. Greg Schmidt will have the call over there for you. Here we go, 10 seconds left. I believe both teams have one timeout left. Dwayne West at the stripe. He just missed the front end of a 1-and-1. And the Owls came warning. West will inbound with 8 seconds left. Here we go. West looking, gets it into Nooner for a 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped up by Randolph, no good. Another crack at it. It's good by Eubanks with 1 second left. Experience most of these kids. There's a tip, and it goes off to DeMille Davis, and he has it in the backcourt, and the Owls start going from left to right. We're underway. Davis against the sophomore Skylar Graves. Off to Abney. Man-to-man defense for Rockbridge. Abney off to Leandra Davis. Davis is guarded out high by Stemmons. And now DeMille Davis around a screen. They kick it back off to Abney. Abney doesn't shoot it, spins in the lane, throws up a runner, and hits it. Abney hits the opening shot. Back comes Rockbridge in a hurry. The ball is saved in bounds, though, by Ewart. And he threw it right underneath his own bucket. And it's an easy bucket for the Bruins and Roy Stemmons. Ewart out high. Gets it over to Davis. Davis lobs it inside for Copeland. And Abney retrieves the pass on the far side. Tried to get a pass inside for Ewart. It's stolen away by Ash, and back comes Graves with it. Graves, nice pass inside. Here's Tolson spinning, and they're going to say he stepped along the baseline. And Ewart gets it into DeMille Davis. Davis working against the sophomore Skylar Graves right in front of the Rockbridge bench. Gets it over to Abney, top of the circle. He's now guarded by Cox. Here's DeMille Davis in the corner around a screen from Copeland. Off to Abney. Goes in the lane again. Forces up a runner. And a foul is going to be called against Cox. Strike. They were 25 of 30 last night. Abney hits the first one. Joe has the first 3 points. He averages 27 a game after 3 games. Roy Stemmons. Stemmons off to Cox. Cox played a lot last year as a sophomore. Here's Graves. He is a sophomore. Here's Stemmons in the middle. Pass inside for Tolson. And he gets it back out to Cox. They set up the offense once again. Here is Graves out high between the 2 circles. Works left side off to Stemmons. Stemmons looks inside for Ash. Nothing doing. Ball is tipped away by Copeland. Good play by Aaron, but recovering the basketball is Skylar Graves. Graves with DeMille Davis all over him between the 2 circles. Graves running the offense off to Cox. Cox in the corner. Rock Ridge will not accommodate the Owls running game. They'll make the Owls play a lot of defense. Here's Graves off to Cox. Finds himself open. He buries the deuce. Cox was wide open and hit the jumper. Here's DeMille Davis back for the Owls. Throws one up, no good. Rebound down low, taken by Stemmons. Stemmons, pass up to Cox. Cox working left-hand side of the lane. Back out to Ash for a 3-point try. That won't go down. Rebound tapped up underneath. And they're going to say it went off Rock Ridge. Coach Jim Scanlon doesn't like the call. And Ewart will inbound for the Owls. We've played just over 2 minutes. 4-3. Rock Ridge has the lead. Of course, both of these teams played last night, so an early test of some endurance here. Here's DeMille Davis going down the lane. A no-look pass. It's stolen away. Here's Cox on a break against Abney. Lays it up. Foul called against Joe Abney. Cox at the line. First one is up. Good. Cox will get one more. It's a 5-3 Rock Ridge lead here in the early going from Marshall. Second one is short. Rebound by Leandra Davis. Davis brings it back for the Owls. Wing right to the forecourt to DeMille Davis. Tries to go inside. The ball is tipped. Good hands by Graves. And Graves gets the steal. The Owls turn the ball over again. There's a nice pass inside for Ash, but he double dribbled. So both teams turn the ball over. Neither team is especially sharp here at the outset. Here's Davis off to Ewart. Ewart looks inside, nothing doing. Here's Leandra Davis off to DeMille Davis. The two are brothers. Leandra the sophomore, DeMille the senior. Here's Brad Ewart, wing right side. Abney for a jumper over Cox. Good. Abney's got all the points for the Owls. We're tied at 5. Here's Graves with the forecourt behind DeMille Davis. And they're going to get Davis as he was trailing Graves, and Graves did a good job of it, and does so to Ash. Wing right side, nice pass inside. Shot put up, no good by Tolson. Back coming out. Abney with it out of the pack. Abney off to the left, shoots a 3 over Cox. Good again! Well, Abney's on fire to start the ball game. Marshall leads 8-5. Cox in the backcourt off to Ash. Ash over the timeline over to Graves between the 2 circles, guarded by DeMille Davis. That's a good matchup. Here is Graves going baseline, goes inside. Foul going to be called. Off to Graves. Graves over to Ash. He'll shoot a long 3 over Abney. No good rebound by Ewart. Off to Davis, 2-on-2. Davis stops and pops a 3 and hits it. 2 3-pointers in a row. The Owls lead 11-5. Here's Ash up to the forecourt to Davis. Down low to Tolson, puts it up. No, they're going to call for an offensive foul. Just under 4 minutes of the play, first quarter. DeMille Davis to the forecourt. Left-hand dribble against Skylar Graves. Davis dribbles left-hand side, throws up a runner, hits again. DeMille Davis is heating up. The Owls lead by 8. Here's a pass off to Tolson in the corner. They throw the ball away here in the first quarter. Here's Davis's pass, tipped away by Cox. And Cox, Ewart inbounds to DeMille Davis. Owls have scored the last 10 points. Davis goes baseline right, off to Leandra Davis. His pass is stolen away by Ash. Good anticipation by the junior. And then his pass is tipped away in the lane by Leandra Davis, who gets it off to Abney. Abney goes baseline left against Cox, and he dribbled the ball. Now here's Graves with a 4-on-3 after he breaks the Owl pressure. Pulls up for a runner and hits. Skylar Graves gets his first two, and that breaks the Owl run. Here's DeMille Davis in the forecourt. Davis against Graves, fakes the three, kicks it out to Ewart. Ewart along the wing, over to Abney. Abney turns, tough shot at the foul line, net. Abney's got 10. Owls lead by 8. Baseball pass up the middle to Cox. Good catch by Cox. Now back off to Ash. Up the middle to Graves. Graves off to Ash. Ash in the three-point circle off to Cox. Cox against Leandra Davis. Gets it back out to Graves. Graves looks inside, gets the ball down there. Oh, a nice shot. Free throw is no good, but Rockbridge comes down with the offensive rebound. Here's Graves working in the lane against DeMille Davis. Gets the shot to go down. Turns into a 4-point play for the Bruins. There's a pass that's tipped. Abney recovers in the forecourt. Back off to DeMille Davis for a three. That's no good. Rebound is Ash underneath. Off to Graves. Now the Bruins are on a run. They've scored the last 6 points. On the right side, here's Tyler. Goes baseline. He's left alone. Lays it up and in. Tyler got loose along the baseline. The Owl lead is now 2. Here's DeMille Davis off to Ewart. Ewart holding the ball out high. Gets it back off to Davis. Davis guarded by Graves. Rockbridge still in a man. Here's Abney. Abney goes left-hand side around a screen from Ewart. Shoots over Tyler and misses. Rebound, though, is run down in the corner by Ewart, who hustled. There's Leandra Davis. High-arcing shot on the foul. No good. Rebound is tipped out, and up with it is Stemmons. Stemmons off to Graves. Graves goes baseline against DeMille Davis. He's cut off there, then throws it back out to Ash. Ash against Abney. Off to Stemmons. Stemmons to the foul line. Now kicks it back out as he gets it back to Graves. Graves to Ash. Top of the circle. Shoots the jumper. Won't go. Rebound by Ewart. Ewart to DeMille Davis. A minute left to play in the quarter. Off to Abney for a long three. That's off the mark. Rebound down low, taken out by Ash. The Owls aren't getting many second chances against this taller Rockbridge team. Here's Tyre with it. Between the two circles. 35 seconds left to play in the quarter. The Owls lead by a deuce. Off to Graves. Rockbridge may want to play for one here. Graves trying to push off on DeMille Davis. Here's Ash at the high post. Down low, they get the ball to Tolson. Shot put up, no good. Rebound by Ewart, off to DeMille Davis. Davis wants to drive on Graves. Doesn't get around him, puts it up, no good. Rebound down low, Ewart, off to Abney. Abney shakes, fakes, baseline jumper, good. Abney has a dozen in the first quarter. The Owls lead by 4. 8 seconds left to play in the quarter. Ash to the forecourt. Ash to the foul line for a jumper. That's short. And that'll end the quarter. Rockbridge has a much taller lineup on the court than the Owls. The Owls have new players in there now. Brock, Banks, Fitzgerald, Hoffman, and Bloomhorst in the ball game. So the Owls going with their second unit to start this quarter. And a turnover. Bloomhorst over the timeline with a pass to Brock. And went right through Brock and into the Bruin bench and caught one of the fellows keeping stats down there. Over the timeline with it is Stemmons. Stemmons wants to get it down low. Does so to Tolson. Tolson lost the handle on it. The ball just went out of bounds. There's Bloomhorst in the backcourt for Marshall. Bloomhorst working on Graves. Cross-court pass, Fitzgerald. He shoot a three-pointer. Brad hits it. Up the middle for Graves. Graves down the lane. Lays it up with a finger roll. No good. Rebound tipped. And they're going to say it went off Tolson, I believe, out of bounds. And the Owls will get it back with a 7-point lead all of a sudden. Here's Bloomhorst to the timeline, works it over to Brock, and he threw it away. And the pass picked off by Tyre. Up the middle to Graves. Graves pass, nice pass inside to Stemmons, who lays it up and in. Ball never touched the floor for Rockbridge, and they got a layup. Here's Brock to the forecourt off to Bloomhorst. Bloomhorst pass wing right side to Jason, wants to go baseline, does so. Tried to lay it up with the right hand to the reverse side. No good. Banks goes to the floor with Tyre. And bounce pass into Hoffman. Jimmy's open from the side, misses. Rebound down low. Fitzgerald takes it for the Owls. Grant goes baseline, puts it up, missed everything. But Banks gets the offensive rebound, lays it up and in. Wound up being a nice pass anyway from Brandt. The Owls still have a 7-point lead. Tyra down low, pass off to Tolson, who lays it up and in. Rockbridge's interior passing is excellent to this point. Here's Hoffman going to go baseline, does so, puts up a shot, and had it knocked away. And now Rockbridge throws the ball away. Brock tried to save it. Big scramble in front of the Rockbridge bench, and they're going to call it a tied-up ball, and Brock... Well, there may have been a double technical foul call, too. Technical foul must have been called. And Ash will be shooting 2 free throws for Rockbridge. So, first one up, no good. And we'll see if the Owls also will be shooting a technical. We'll wait and see. Next one, Ash hits 1 of 2. Well, Ash looks to get it in. Still looking, does get it into Graves, guarded by Jeremy Blumhorst, the sophomore. Graves over the timeline, Blumhorst playing the D. Graves works it right side. Now they go bounce pass inside to Ash, who lays it up, missed the layup. Rebound down low. Banks is trying to get rid of it. Now they finally call a tied-up ball. That supersedes the possession arrow, although it came after the jump ball. Anyway, the shot put up, no good by Graves. Here's Blumhorst off the Banks. Banks back to Blumhorst to Banks, who lays it up, no good. Rebound tapped around inside. Again, the Owls have players going to the floor. And back up with it is Graves. 2-on-1. Beautiful pass to Tyre. No, they're going to say more. Ridge fans in front of us are up in arms over that one. The Owls bring their starters back in the game. Here's Davis over the timeline off the Ewart. Ewart, three-point country off to Leandra Davis. Davis guarded by Stemmons, trying to get away from Stemmons to Abney. Abney goes in the paint with a runner, throws it up. Won't get the roll. Rebound by Ash underneath. He's double-teamed and gets it off to Tolson. Tolson off to Graves. Graves against DeMille Davis. Graves topside to Ash. Off to Stemmons. They throw it to Tyra at the foul line. Won't go down. Rebound underneath. Copeland battling along with... Here is Brad Ewart, and 14 fouls now against Rockbridge. Still have 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Here's Abney with a 3. No good. Rebound by Graves in the paint. Graves on the run with the basketball. Goes coast to coast. Lays it up. Counts the bucket. What a play by the sophomore. And a foul called against Abney. Graves at the line. Rockbridge 2 of 5 from the line in the first half. His free throw is good. Young man seems to do everything well. Good defensive skills and handles the ball, runs the club, and can shoot. Here's Davis in the front court off the Ewart to Abney. Abney with Cox on him. Let's see if Abney wants to take him to the hole. Cox has got 2 fouls. They're clearing out a side for Joe. He spins, shoots over him, and hits. Wow. Abney's got 14 points. Back comes Graves down the lane. Nice pass inside to Brennan Shirk, who's now in the ball game, and he lays it up and in. Shirk, the 6'6 senior, gets his first 2. Here's Davis out high against Graves. A 1-point Marshall lead. DeMille Davis shoots a foul line jumper, hits nothing but net. DeMille with 7, and quickly back comes Graves. Graves double teamed. Off to Tyre. Left-hand side of the lane. That's Stemmons. Goes inside to Shirk. Back to Tyre. Lays it up and in. Here's Leandra Davis. Off to Abney. Abney against Cox at the foul line. Backs in. Tries to throw a pass inside. It's picked off by Tyre. Back comes Graves with it. Back to Tyre. Off to Cox against Leandra Davis. Cox kills a dribble. Long cross-court pass. And that's way too high. Marshall with a 1-point lead. 3.5 left to play in the first half. DeMille Davis, wing right side off to Leandra. Off to Ewart. To DeMille Davis. Wants to shoot the 3, but thinks better of it. Now he dribbles back outside between the 2 circles. Davis directing traffic. Gets past Cox, and he almost lost it. Now he has to pick up the dribble. He didn't lose the basketball. Here's Tyre with it. Tyre goes down, lays it up. And they count the bucket. Leandra Davis. And the Owls have 9 turnovers. Here's DeMille Davis. Goes to the 3-point line, shoots it, and hits it. Davis hits the 3-pointer. Here's Cox in the backcourt. Marshall with a 2-point lead again. 2:45 remaining first half. Here's Tyra, wing right side. Goes baseline, shoots over Leandra Davis. Missed everything, but with the offensive board is Stemmons, who lays it back up and in. Stemmons got 2 cracks at it with the left hand, got it to go down. We're tied at 29. DeMille Davis with the forecourt to Abney. Abney goes around Cox, shoots a runner up, no good. Rebound taken down by Cox. Cox, long lead pass to Stemmons ahead of the pack, missed the layup. Rebound by Abney. Now the Owls have got the numbers. Abney down the lane, lays it up with the right hand, won't go. Tipped up his own rebound, puts it up and in. Abney with 16 in the first half. The Owls lead again by a deuce. To the forecourt with it is Stemmons. Stemmons looks inside, nothing doing. Rockbridge has been able to go inside on the Owls most of the half. Here's Stemmons out high against Stewart. Stemmons looks, goes downstairs, open is Ash, side of the lane, no good. Rebound though by Shirk. He can't get it to go, and Ewart had it slapped away, but gets it off to Davis. The Copeland ahead of the pack, lays it up and in. The Owls release Copeland, and Aaron got the easy layup. The Owls lead by 4. Minute 30 left to play first half. Ash in the backcourt, now to the forecourt between the 2 circles. With the dribble, gets it off to Ash. Or rather to Travis Cox. Cox against DeMille Davis. Wing left side Stemmons wants to shoot it but doesn't. Off to Cox, over to Tyre against Leandra Davis. Inside, they go to Shirk. He lost it. 3-second violation. And sitting back down is Tyre. Here's DeMille Davis. The Owls have a 4-point lead. DeMille drives on Graves, goes around him, lays it up. Count the bucket. What a drive and a play by DeMille Davis. Out again. Davis completes the 3-point play. Back come the Bruins. Here's Shirk, shoots a jumper over Ewart and hits it. Woo. Big 6'6" man pulls up for a jumper and hits it from out. Here's Ewart to the forecourt. DeMille Davis has it on the dribble. Working on Graves. Those two have really been going at each other. Here's Ewart in the corner. Jason Brock now in the game along with Fitzgerald for the Owls. Here's Fitzgerald off to Leandra Davis. To Brock. Brock out high. Had his pass off to Davis. He's going to come back in. Also back in the ballgame is Michael Tolson for Rockbridge, and coming out is Roy Stemmons. 33 seconds left to play in the half. Ewart looks to get out. Off to Leandra Davis, who shoots a jumper along the baseline, no good. And DeMille Davis picked up the foul underneath. Free throw is short. Rebound by Fitzgerald. Brant's played some good minutes here in this first half off the bench for the Owls. Here's Bloomhorse in the backcourt, being pounded by Cox. Bloomhorse kills the dribble. Lob pass, baseline to Brock. In the middle for Fitzgerald. Couldn't handle the pass. It was tipped away by Graves. Good play by Rockbridge. Graves goes around. Bloomhorse lays it up and in. Skylar Graves goes in for a bucket. A 3-point try by the Owls at the buzzer is no good. And that ends the first half. Nothing new between these two. From right to left. Here's DeMille Davis between the 2 circles to Ewart. Ewart with his back towards the Owl bench gives the ball to DeMille Davis. Davis off to Abney. You're listening to KMMO AM 1300 Marshall. Pat Duncan with you from the Marshall tournament. And here's Leandra Davis. And back comes Rockbridge with a chance to get a little closer. There's a steal by Leandra Davis. Off to DeMille Davis. And to Leandra for a 3. That's no good. A rebound. Well, they're going to say the ball hit in the pass. Here comes Graves to the forecourt. Graves races to the lane, pulls up with a runner over Ewart. He goes in and out, gets his own rebound, lays it up. That's no good. Copeland battling underneath. Graves gets it back, misses a 3rd try, and now we've got a foul. The foul, that's 2 on him, and back comes Marshall. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt for the Owls off to Abney. Abney against Graves. Abney, the taller player, goes in the lane around Graves, hits the roll, or gets the roll, gets the runner to go in. He's got 18. Long lead pass off to Cox as they throw over the Owl pressure. Here's Graves. Oh, it looked like he walked, but there's no call. Graves against Davis, puts an arm into Davis, now goes baseline, throws it up with the right hand, no good. Tapped up by Ash, no good. A second action here. The Owls, as far as the boys are concerned, will be in action next Friday night at Belton. Ash misses the first one. Second one, good. Ash, the junior, with 2 points, both from the line. Back come the Owls. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt. We're on the dribble between the 2 circles against Ash. Has the ball tipped away by Ash, and then he went down. Ewart looking inbound. Nobody breaks free, and gets it off to Copeland in the backcourt. Copeland drives now, down low to Ewart. He puts up a shot, and he was hammered on the way up. One short. Ewart and Copeland have a thankless job each night for this Owl bunch, having to play against much bigger people. Here's Copeland down low, and we're going to have a foul called. Oh, we're going to call. There's a pass into DeMille Davis in the lane. DeMille throws up a runner, can't get it to go down. There's Copeland battling underneath again, but here is Ash in the backcourt. Gets it in to Tolson up the middle. Now we got they had a technical foul. Abney hits the first one. He'll get one more. Second one, no good. But the Owls get possession of the basketball, and they have a 5-point lead to boot. Ewart will inbound, gives it up to Abney. Abney in the forecourt against Cox. Off to Ewart, top of the circle. He'll shoot a 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound taken down in the middle by Cox. Off to Graves. Graves to the forecourt against Davis. Goes baseline. Lost it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it went off to DeMille Davis. It's put out of bounds. 6:11 left to play in this third quarter. Marshall leads 39-34. Ash will inbound. Does so into Stemmons. Off to Graves. Back to Cox. He's open for a 3. Buries it. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt for the Owls on the dribble with the left hand. Now he switch hands on the dribble. Gets around Graves. Go to the 3-point line. Cox picks him up there. And Davis will run back outside to set up the offense. Goes in the paint, back off to Ewart. Ewart off to DeMille Davis. Shoots a 3 over Cox, misses. Rebound tapped out, and it's punched ahead. Nice heads-up play. Here's Cox, lays it up, no good. But a foul called by Leon. At the line to shoot 2. First one. Stays down. It looks like I wanted to get one more. Puts it up. Good again. We're tied. Cox hits them both. We got a tie game at 39. Rockbridge has run off 5 in a row. Here's Davis. Over and back. Davis was doubled, so Rockbridge has run off 5 in a row, and they'll have the ball when we come back. We're tied at 39. You're listening to your sports leader in mid-Missouri. By the Owls, inbounding the ball is Ash into Graves. The forecourt to Cox. Cox against Copeland. To Stemmons. The Graves shot is blocked. Here's Abney. Lead pass to Copeland. Copeland against Cox. Lays it up. Oh, they're going to call an offensive. Cox drew the foul, and that's 4 on Aaron Copeland. That's a big play. Here's Cox. Left wing side. They get it off to Stemmons. Stemmons in the corner to Ash. Ash to Graves. Tries to go between 2 defenders. Now gets it off to Cox. To Ash. Around Fitzgerald for a jumper. Good. Ash hits the deuce. Rockbridge regains the lead. 41-32. They've run off 7 in a row. Here's Ewart. Ewart tried to get it into Abney, but lost it. Here's Ash. Now he has his pocket picked from behind by Abney. Abney wants to go baseline. Goes in the lane. Puts it up. His shot was blocked. His free throw, no good by Abney. Joe is 2 of 5 from the line in the ball game. We'll get one more. Free throw, rolls around, no good. Abney missed them both. The Owls still trail by 2. Here's Graves in the forecourt in a blink. Graves, bad pass inside, stolen away by Ewart. Ewart with the steal. Back come the Owls. Here's Davis going down the lane. Tried to dish it inside and lost it out of bounds. The Owls do not press, and they'll set up in a zone. And Graves comes to the forecourt. Left wing side, off the Stemmons. They go right wing to Cox. Cox, they're going to pass over the zone to Ash. Ash in the middle to Cox, spins, gets it off to Stemmons. His pass is tipped by Hoffman, but he gets it back out to Ash for a three. It's short. Rebound in the lane. Nice pass inside to Tyre, who lays it up and in. Tyre's got 8 points. Back comes DeMille Davis. Rockbridge ran off 9 in a row. Here's Adney against Cox. Cox backs it on, or rather, Adney backs it on Cox. Wants to go between two men, and now they're going to say he was tough. He's gone cold from the line. He's 2 of 7 from the stripe. The Owl senior pumps up the next one and gets it to go down. Marshall breaks the 9-0 run, but they still trail by 3. 43-40 with 3.5 up to play, third quarter. Still a long way to go in this one. Here's Cox, baseline right, almost lost it, gets it off to Graves. Graves double teamed at the three-point arc, gets it off to Stemmons, over to Ash, and now we're going to have a foul call by 3. They got the ball. Here's Graves against Hoffman. Bounce pass to the wing off to Cox, down low. Ash back out to Graves. Graves goes inside, back off to Cox. Ball is tipped away by Hoffman, but Cox recovers. In the lane, it's still tipped around. Now Tyre has it. Off to Ash. Over to Cox. He's open, but doesn't shoot. Down low to Tyre. He lost it, and Banks recovers. Here comes Banks to the forecourt. Dennis goes inside, looks for help. Off to Blumhorst. Foul line jumper. No good. Rebound is going to be taken down by Ash. Off the Graves. 2:40 left to play in this third quarter. Rockbridge by 3. Here's Graves against Hoffman. Over to Cox. Blumhorst on him. Here's Graves in the middle. Tried to get a pass off to Ash. Does so. Side of the lane jumper. No good. Rebound tapped up. Adney gets the rebound for the Owls. Back comes Marshall. 3-on-3. Adney goes around Ash. Goes off the glass. Good. He went around Ash like he was a statue. The Owls now trail by 1 with 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Graves off to Cox. Cross-court pass. Stemmons now down low to Ash, who dribbles out of there and goes back off to Graves. Graves off to Cox. Cox in the middle to Tyre. Shoots over Fitzgerald. It's short. Rebound, though, is tipped out to Tyre. He goes baseline inside. Nice pass, but blowing the layup of Stemmons. Off to Blumhorst. The Owls have a chance to take the lead. Abney's open for a 3. Good! Blumhorst knew who to get it to, and Abney bombed it in from three-point land, and the Owls lead by a deuce. 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Off to Ash. Pass inside, thrown away. Along with Leandra Davis. Blumhorst, and now here's a pass stolen away by Cox. Big turnover by the Owls. Bruins can tie it here with a bucket. Cox off to Graves, around Hoffman. He walked. Here's DeMille Davis. Has the ball between the two circles, still on the dribble. Davis wants to drive on Graves, but now backs it out with 55 seconds left to play in the quarter. Here's Adney. Over to Banks. Banks holds the ball away from the bucket. Off to DeMille Davis. The Owls need to space a little bit more on their offense. Here's Adney for a three-pointer. Nothing but net. Stemmons on the floor for Rockbridge along with Tyre. Here's Adney.